Ja tervetuloa takaisin Blackwell Epiphanyn läpipiluseen.
Union Square is usually filled with people at all hours. Not tonight, though.
Jatketaan siitä, minkä jäätiin.
Flat screen televisions, much more recent models than the one I've got. I remember that old cartoon. It must be on DVD now or something. Flat screen televisions, much... I think those are noise-canceling headphones. With all the walking I do, I've gained a big appreciation for escalators.
Onko se kun exitti?
The last thing I want is for someone to see me talking to myself. He looks pretty confused. After all this time, I've given up trying to teach him about this kind of stuff. The tag on his shirt says Jordan. There's a new model already? Figures.
My phone saa just selvä.
Some celebrity is being interviewed on a late-night talk show. I have no idea who either of them are. I guess I've been a bit out of touch lately. The sign says Emil Haskins, manager.
Emil Haskins. Mä kuvittelin, että Emil on naisen nimi.
Looks like a controller for a game console. Not sure which one.
Näyttää... Se on itse asiassa aika ison oloinen. Olisiko se Xbox 1? Ei 1. Ensimmäinen Xbox. Typerän nimi Xbox One.
Locked, of course. Hi there.
Hi, can I help you?
Manager.
I'm looking for the manager. Emil Haskins, I think his name is.
Mr. Haskins? He's not in. Taking time off for personal stuff, I think. I'm not sure when he'll be back.
I'm surprised you're open with the weather this bad.
Yeah, me too. But I only live 2 blocks away, and I could use the overtime.
Suomessa ei ikinä tai joskus niin super harvoin pistää mitään paikkoja kiinni. Amerikassa koulut menee kiinni, jos on vähänkään tulee lunta.
Is there a way I can get into the manager's office?
Did he give you permission to go in there?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Oh, then he should have given you the code.
Code?
Yeah, for the keypad next to the door.
What is the code?
You wouldn't know what the code to the door is.
No, nobody ever told it to me. Sorry.
Thanks.
Sure.
Joey, sun vuoro.
Union Square. It hasn't changed much in the last 50 years or so. I hope she's not thinking of buying any of this crap. The last thing she needs is another gizmo to stare at.
Käytin nämä keskustelut viime kerralla läpi, mutta käydään uudestaan. Tai no siis tää, että mitä nää kommentoi toisistaan.
Jesus, Red, wipe your feet or something. Young guy, looks pretty bored. Can't say I blame him. These only used to be in upscale shops back in my day. Now every 2-bit operation has one. Those don't look terribly warm.
Earmuffs.
Those things get bigger and flatter every year. Don't know what that is, but it's giving me a headache. Those things get...
Earmuffs on siis suomeksi tosiaan... Ensin sanoo korvatulpat. Mikä se on suomeksi? Korvaläpät. Semmoiseksi mä kutsun omiani. Mulla ei ole. Minneköhän mun korvaläpät on mennyt? No, Roosalla on korvaläpät.
Looks like the hunk of plastic that Red carries around. Some vapid talk show. The sign says Emil Haskins, manager.
Ei mitään hajua mikä toi on.
Some kind of neck brace? I have no idea what that thing is.
Neck brace. Voi Joey, voi.
A bunch of meetings and appointments are written down on this thing. Nothing really stands out, but the weekends are all labeled Kendra. A bunch of discarded papers. tag has Leah Piero's address on it. Best guess, it's the key to her house.
Mä tiedän tai missä se asuu.
It says call Joe. I have no idea who that could be.
Joe Mama. Got him.
Looks like an internal memo, some kind of technical stuff. It's all Greek to me. Some kind of animation is playing. I think Red calls this a screen saver. Whatever it is, I'm glad I don't have a stomach anymore.
Yllättävää, että sä tiedät sanan animaat. No, niin no, onhan animaatioita ollut aina. No, aina ja aina. Moose.
I don't know much about these moose things, but I've seen Red use them often enough. It's a phone, or some variation thereof.
Puhallan avaimet pois siitä.
That would just push it onto the floor.
Sä voit puskea ne siitä eteenpäin. Ei sitten.
It's a trash can. Pretty typical as these things go. The light barely pierces the gloom. Boxes of office junk. Don't know what's inside.
No, kurkasin.
I love the idea, but I'm not really a hands-on kind of guy.
Someone wrote quarterly earnings on the cover. Positively riveting.
No en mä nyt saa sitten keksinyt mitään.
A bunch of ledgers stacked up against the wall. Interesting reading for some people, but not to me.
En tullut sitä. Ei ollut ovikoodia täällä missä.
Hi again.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you have no idea what the code is?
I told you. I have no idea.
Thanks.
Sure.
Ihan samanlainen toi tämä, kun siellä oli siellä viime pelissä, kun se oli se dormitorin keypadi. Ei ollut sama koodi. Mistä mä saisin sen ovikoodin?
Locked.
Niin on. Oliko mulla mitään uusia noutteja? Ei. Ihan turvasta tuun tänne. Koskettelis sitä Snowmania.
Frozen solid. There's not much I can do with it.
Tosi porkkana siitä.
Joey, could you get out here?
Relax, I'm here.
Got a sec?
What's going on?
Tippiä kiitos.
Did you find anything in the manager's office?
Not yet, just one of those computer things.
Is there anything on the computer?
No, just a bunch of swirling lines.
Huh. Sounds like a screensaver. You can disable those by touching the keyboard or moving the mouse.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Like you always tell me, Joey. Improvise.
Jos mä puhallan sitä hiirtä.
Huh. Whatever I did, it worked. All I can really do is look at it.
Cute. Exeter House.
What a surprise, nothing happens.
No ei pysty koskettelemaan. Eikä missään mitään kommenttia. No, Exeter House. Impeccably maintained, full-service, pet-friendly co-op building, a prime village location. Building allows co-signers, guarantors, and bidders.
It says Exeter House. Emil seems to be on the 5th floor. It's the front door, pretty solid. It's frosted on the inside. I can't see through. It leads to a small fire escape. The gate is locked. Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really. I've never seen him so focused. I think he's taking this one personally.
She's just standing around, piling up snow. It's frosted glass. I can't see through it. Just the front door. Bunch of names on this thing. Emil Haskins is up on the 5th floor. It says Exeter House. Just a blind alley, nothing interesting. There's nothing in that alley worth looking at.
Here he is, Emil Haskins.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emil?
Yes, that's me. Who is this?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. Could I come in? I'd like to ask you some questions.
You mean there's been progress?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to learn what happened.
You're not with the police.
No, they won't talk to me. I'm hoping you will.
They won't talk to me either. Come on up.
Rosangela Blackwell, was it?
Yes, that's me.
Come on in. I should have guessed you weren't with the police. I've spoken to enough cops lately to know the difference. So, you said you're trying to learn what happened? What exactly do you know?
Mä en muista tämmöstä yhtään. Kendra is dead.
I know that Kendra is dead. I'm sorry.
What? No, we don't know that. Nobody knows that, not yet. Someone took her and she's missing, not dead.
Of course, I'm sorry.
The police might have given up on her, but I haven't. She's out there, somewhere. I know it.
Something happened to Leah.
I know that something happened to Leah.
Is that all you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
She's been missing for weeks, that's what happened. Big shot police detective. Poof, gone. Then, our daughter. So yeah, something happened. And nobody seems to be able to find out what.
George Austin was killed.
George Austin was killed last night.
What? George is dead?
You didn't know?
No, of course not. You think the police tell the ex-husband anything? Ex-wife and daughter go missing. I'm suspect number 1. How did it happen?
He was shot.
Shot? Jesus. I can't say I liked the guy. Leah dumped me for him after all, but Jesus. I always figured he was into something shady, but I thought it was more white collar. Insider trading or whatever. But someone shooting him? That's like mob stuff. Is that what's going on? Was he in the mob?
I don't know.
Jesus, Leah, some police detective you are hooking up with a mobster.
I don't know if that's what happened.
I hope not. If it did, I'll never forgive her.
Okei, eli siis taas sen ex-mies. George tosiaan oli sen nykyinen. You work at the White Abacus.
You work at the Wired Abacus?
Yeah, real glamorous, right?
I wouldn't know.
It's a job is all I can say. I'm able to afford the rent on this shoebox apartment at least.
Ja sen takia se tosiaan oli laittanut siihen että viikonloput on Kendraa varten, että se käy tapaamassa sitä. Tai Kendra tulee sen luokse luultavasti enemmänkin.
How well did you know George Austin?
Leah's the one who knew him. They've been friends for years. She talked about him sometimes.
What did she say?
Well, that's the thing. I got the impression he was kind of a loser.
A loser?
No career, living with his parents, that kind of thing. She felt bad for him. But then we get divorced and he turns up, wearing designer suits and living in a penthouse. And I'm living in this shoebox.
Mitään muuta?
Is there anything else you can tell me about George?
No, I don't want to think about him. I just can't.
Are you familiar with Grace Church?
Me? No. But Leah used to go there before we were married. She was really hung up on the place.
Mitään muuta?
Are you familiar with...
Me? She was...
What did you do when Leah disappeared?
Got grilled by the cops for 3 days, even though there was no way I could have done it. I was at work, and I don't know if you've been to that store, but it's got cameras everywhere. But I just stood by and took the abuse, just on the off chance I would say something that could help them. Obviously, I didn't.
Mitään muuta?
How did you and Leah meet?
I met her about 15 years ago. She was just a beat cop then. I was working for a small startup trying to make it big. Our office got robbed, and she showed up to take a statement. It was love at first sight, or something anyway. We were married for about 10 years, been divorced for about 5.
Can you tell me anything else about Leah?
What else can I say? Great cop, good mother, passable wife. That about covers it.
Passable.
How did you find out Kendra was missing?
Her school called. The same day her mother didn't show up for work. They thought she was with me. I wish she was.
Do the police know anything?
No. Not that they would tell me if they did.
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Well, it could be.
Well, I'm a tech nerd. Worked for a bunch of startups back in the late 90s. Now I work at a chain store. Moved into this place about 5 years ago. Rented it from some Indian lady. Rent in this city is highway robbery, but there's no way I'm moving further away from my little girl.
Mikä siis vuokraa sitä intialaiselta naiselta. Ei olisi vaan meidän tuntemamme Nishanti. Mitä muuta sitten Kenrasta?
Tell me about Kendra.
She started to play the piano last year. We didn't have to make her do it. She wanted to learn. That's Kendra. Quiet, but brilliant. Full of life. Marrying Leah was a mistake, but I'd do it all again.
Is there anything you can tell me about Kendra? Anything at all?
Just find her and tell me she's okay.
I'll do my best. Is there anything you can tell me about...
Just
Can you tell me anything else about yourself?
tech nerd, ex-husband, father. That's pretty much it.
Well, I'll see you later, Emil.
Yeah, sure. See you. Hey, wait. Why are you doing this? You said you weren't with the police, so why?
There's much more at stake.
There's much more at stake.
Maybe. I don't care about the big picture. Can you help her or not?
Yes, it's what I do.
Poor guy. He's grieving, and he doesn't even know it yet.
It never gets easier. I've never seen him so focused.
She tracked wet snow all the way up the stairs. It's the front door. That thing needs a date with a needle and thread, or a fireplace. Lots of books on accounting and business management. Oh, and a couple of comic books. A phone, I think. It's hard to tell these days.
Tuohan ikivanha tommonen niinku... No okei, uusinta malli oleva seinäpuhelin, mitä niitä oli. Ikivanha nykyään.
Some kind of oil painting, I think. I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
Niinku, jos tää on olevinaan niinku 2010-luvun peli, niin... Mitä niitä vieläkin on? Mä siinä viime vai toisessa pelissä heitin vitsinä, että no itse se on Rosa sanoi, että no, te ootte 2 ainoata ihmistä, jolla on New Yorkissa vielä tähän aikaan vuodesta. Vielä tänäkin vuonna seinäpuhelin, mutta niitä tuntuu olevan tässä pelissä niin joka nurkan takana. Sentään Rosa on nyt vihdoin viimein siirtynyt puhelimeen, vaikka siinä puhelin onkin vielä. Se pitäisi muuttaa pois, että sen samalla pois sitten.
Lee is a cop, all right. She must have still been a beat cop when this was taken. That's definitely the little girl I saw. I guess that hat belongs to her mother. It's Emil. He looks leagues different than the sad sack we've been talking to. I guess that's the date the picture was taken?
Se on tässä kuvassa siis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-vuotias.
Emil is in here, lying on the bed and staring at the ceiling. I should just leave him alone.
Sad.
Emil is in here.
Ei mitään
I
kommenttia
should just
siitä.
leave him alone.
Mitään kommenttia ulkotiloista. Isot ikkunat. Tykkään tuommoista isoista ikkunasta. En mä nyt keksi täältä sitten enää mitään muuta.
The front door. It's locked. Typical.
Et edes koettanut.
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
Hui, melkein säikähi.
So, what's new?
Nothing.
Well, I'll see you later, Emil.
Yeah. Sure. See ya.
Se vaan teleporttasi siihen ovelle.
Hey, Joey?
What is it?
I wonder if there's anything inside Emil's apartment that can help us.
Can't hurt to look around.
Mä kävin katsomassa, mutta ei siellä ollut mitään.
Let's have a little talk.
Uh-huh. What's up?
Maybe I should snoop around Emil's place, see what I can see. Emil lives up on the 5th floor. That's way out of range.
Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really.
No, mitä mulla jäi huomaamatta?
Hi, Emil. It's me again.
Sure. Come on up.
Kursoriversoidaan Emil Haskins.
Emil is Kendra's father. He doesn't know that she's dead, and I'm not sure how to tell him without him shutting me out completely. I don't know the details, but Leah and Emil were a married couple who are now divorced. Emil didn't strike me as the religious type. George was involved with Emil's ex-wife. There's obviously some bitterness, but I'm not sure if it's relevant.
Pimposin silleen, että hei, mä oon tulossa, mutta siis mä en kuitenkaan tule missään vaiheessa. Mitään yksi pieniä yksityiskohtia. Tässä mitään pieniä yksityiskohtia.
I guess that's the date the picture was taken? I guess that's the date. It's Emil. He looks leagues different. That's definitely the little girl I saw. I guess that hat...
Onko tää vihje siihen, että se haluaa kakkua ampalaksi?
Lee is a cop, all right. She...
En mä keksi mitään. Täällä ei ole mitään. Nyt peli vetää mua höplästi, että pitäis mukaan käydä täällä. No, niin no. Se vihjaa mulle siitä, että mun pitää käydä keräämässä vihje. Oisko? Antaa se kakkua ampulaksi.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
What about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up? On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday. But he's late.
Joo, aivan kyllä. Joo, makes sense.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
Look, your dad really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
I have no...
Etusta kakkosia.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna add an old fuse box. I'm not just gonna... I'm not just a poster for some old junk car. I can't touch it. Besides, there's nothing on it.
Tossa avaimessa luki Emil. Haa.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a feeling. We've seen some pretty nasty stuff in our day, but there's something about this house. Forget it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Maybe I should snoop around Emil's place, see what I can see.
Kun ei siellä ole mitään. Randorkin höpinöillä. Onko sekään edelleenkään kerro yhtään mitään. Vieläkin täällä tupakilla. Maailman pisin tupakki.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything about Leah's daughter, Kendra?
I told you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Are you familiar with Emil Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
I told you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Hetkonen. Se päivämäärä siinä. Mikäs oli? En pannu merkille. 29.05.
Hello?
Hi, Emil.
Sure.
Kymmenen 29. No, 29 muistin. Se olisi se ovikoodi. Olihan se.
They look like account ledgers. There are way too many papers and ledgers in this office. I don't have time to go through them one by one. The words quarterly earnings are written on the cover. There are way too many papers and ledgers in this office. Emil's calendar is full of various meetings, appointments, and due dates. None of it means anything to me, but he's labeled every weekend with the word Kendra. I don't need to take Emil's calendar. I barely use the one I have. Piles of discarded papers. They don't seem relevant. There are way too many papers and ledgers. I don't need to use someone else's phone. Just a standard computer mouse. According to the label, this is a key to Leah's house. Huh, another My Phone upgrade is coming out in 6 months. Didn't one just come out last week? It says, call Joe. I don't see why I'd need that note. I'd better leave them here. According to the label, this should get me into Leah Piero's house.
Ja luettavaa tekstiä. Leah might be just a police officer, but she has a secure and stable income. You do not. Your promotion to manager of the new abacus is good first step. Keep at it for a few more years. Then we can talk about getting more custody. You sure about this online game, Trollgate or whatever it's called? Do I have to tell you about all the creeps that hang out online? She's determined. Tekoita pitäisi lausua oikeesti. Mä olen sanonut vaan determined. Mut jotkut sanoo sen determined. To play the theme on the piano, so at least there's that. Okay. Sitä se soittelee. Perhaps it's harmless. You know more about this stuff than me. Just make sure she doesn't do anything stupid, okay, Leah? Got a new shipment of the parental eyes software coming your way. Could you try to upsell it? Maybe to over paranoid NYU parents. The boss is desperate to get rid of the stuff. Mark it down for do whatever you want. Parental eye. Pitäisikö tuolla vilasta? Katsotaan se saman tien. Nyp, ei mitään. Mulla oli joku uusi viesti siellä. Nishanti Sharmalta. Hello from the Kerala Backwaters. Kuulostaa suomalaiselta paikalta. Kerala. Ääkköstä vielä. Kerälä. Tää tulee mieleen Kerava. It is hot here, but at least they are... No, se tarkoittaa sitä, että se ei ainakaan ole Suomessa, jos siellä on kuuma. But at least there are lots of cool lakes. Good thing Moti can swim. How's the weather in NY? Hope you are keeping warm. I know I am. Niin se on jossain pallon toisella puolella. Aivan. No, sehän oli turha. Anteeksi nyt vaan. Tomolta taas. Tai nyt pitäisikö koittaa etsiä sitä Tomoa. I got a copy of that parental eye software you recommended. I installed it on Kendra's computer and now my computer and yours can read her email. That's private. Se ei ole laillista itse asiassa. Ette saa katsoa edes lasten posteja. You just need to install it on your office computer and you are in business. Sigh. Maybe you're right. This is a huge breach of trust, and she'd kill me if she found out. She's a smart kid. I'm sure she can handle cyberspace. In this respect, she's more your daughter than mine. Install it if you want to, but I'm out.
I don't need to use Emil's phone. I've got my own. I'll use the mouse when I need to.
mitään uutta tänne, ei. No, nyt Rose pääsee sinne talon sisälle.
That did it. It's about time. I'm freezing out here. It's freezing in here. And it's not from the cold.
Oh, good. You feel it too. I was worried it was just me.
What is it?
I don't know. Nothing nice, that's for sure.
The label on the key says Emil.
Yoink.
It's a set of dresser drawers. Just some linens and old chinaware. Nothing relevant that I can see. No signature on the painting. Probably done by a relative or something. It's an old photograph of the Manhattan skyline. Looks like a cordless phone. A vase of flowers. No signature. It's a refrigerator. It's covered in magnets and drawings. It says KK the Troll.
Ilmeisesti tää liittyy siihen Trollgate-peliin.
Just a sparse and empty bedroom. I don't think there's anything useful up here. It's dark up there. It looks like a fuse box. It's in much better shape than the last one I saw.
Jep.
It seems to be in perfect working order. I wonder why all the lights are off. Looks like someone's been doing some DIY. I don't need to carry around planks of wood. It's just a shelf. There's nothing on it. There's nothing on the shelf worth taking. A cheap reproduction painting of a sad-eyed woman. Too cheesy for the bathroom, I guess. An ad for a sports car. A plastic Christmas tree. There's a lot of dust on it. Was it even used last December? A child's broken bicycle.
Taas.
It's not exactly the weather for bike riding.
Good point. Taas puu.
I prefer a real tree at Christmas, even if it does take up most of the apartment. A little basement window. It's too small and high up for anyone to get in or out. Like I need any more junk on my walls. Like I need any more junk on my walls. A bare light bulb in one of those plastic cages that builders use. I can't reach it.
No, käydään tällä pyysämässä kenralle. Tällä roosuna.
A little kid definitely drew this. I'm guessing it's a self-portrait.
You'd be right.
It's a Valentine's Day card. It says, for a special daughter. It's very sweet.
Otas.
I really shouldn't take Kendra's things. That must be Kendra's computer. It's turned off. It's cute, I guess. I never played with many dollhouses.
That's okay. Neither do I. None of my dolls fit in there anyway.
The snow's still coming down pretty fast. That teddy bear isn't terribly well cared for.
You sound like my mother.
A stuffed globe. I used to have one. I stared at it for hours.
I just throw it around the room. It doesn't bounce too well.
It's a smiling stuffed octopus.
His name is Cute Thulu.
A stuffed panda bear. Looks like it's been played with a lot.
She's Pandora the Giant. Her home planet is the globe ball, but she's too big to go back, so she stays here.
The snow's still coming down pretty fast. I don't know a lot about pianos, but it seems to be in decent shape. I guess I could play it. It's not like Kendra could stop me, but it just seems wrong. She's really focused on that music, like she's trying to shut out the world.
Onko siinä kaikki? Mä sen tietokoneelle.
It's not turning on.
Power's been out. Sorry.
Hi. Kendra?
Uh-huh.
Looking for your mother.
I'm looking for your mother. Is she around?
She's here. Somewhere. I need to practice.
Hi. Kendra?
Uh-huh.
Her parents.
I'm sorry about your parents, Kendra. I grew up without any family at all. I kind of know what it's like.
Yeah, I really should practice now.
Hi. Kendra?
I'm a friend of Joey.
I'm a friend of Joey. You met him earlier?
Oh yeah. Is he around?
He always is.
Okay. Tell him hi. I have to practice now.
Tell him hi.
Hi.
Can you talk to me as well?
If you're willing to talk to Joey, you can talk to me as well. We're friends.
I really need to practice. Sorry.
Se tykkäs susta.
Hi. Could I ask you a few questions, Kendra?
I have to practice. Sorry.
Mä vihdoin viimein pääsen Rooseveltin sisälle, mutta... Jos mä saan mitään tällä aikaiseksi.
Joey, where are you?
What?
Joey,
Yeah?
you really feel it. The cold? I thought you couldn't feel things like that.
Some kinds of cold go beyond physical, sweetheart. Whatever happened here is one of them.
Emil and Leah were talking about using a piece of software to spy on Kendra. Can't say I approve.
So? We spy on people all the time.
That's different. We're helping people.
Potato, potato. Spying, spying.
Can we talk?
Uh-huh. What's up?
This place. Something is wrong.
It's freezing. I know that.
Yeah, but it's not just the cold. It's something else.
Something else. Like what?
Believe me, I wish I knew.
I saw the way you looked at the shelves in the abacus. You're thinking of buying something, aren't you?
Maybe.
Whatever. Leave me out of it.
No, mikä... Kertooko tää pilli nyt mulle, että mun pitäis mennä ostamaan siltä jotain? On nääkin tippejä.
I've never been a family man, but I know fathers can get pretty touchy when it comes to their daughters.
So you think Emil is involved somehow?
Dunno, but who knows what a guy in his position would do. Kids. They're always the...
Really?
I know life and... No...
Yeah.
Ota se pallo mukaan.
Tempting, but I'm not here to play with Kendra's toys.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again.
Well,
Listen, Look,
what?
whatever you like, kid.
Hey, Reggie.
What?
I saw the way you looked at the What?
Joey.
What is it?
Emil and Leah were talking about using a piece of software to...
So? We spy on people all the...
That's different.
Potato,
Mikähän se oli? Niin, mulla oli toi uusi avain. Mennäänkö me sinne Emilin asuntoon? Se on kyllä kotona, että...
Frozen solid. It fits. I probably should check to see if Emil is home before barging in. That would be awkward.
Look at him. Poor guy. I shouldn't mess with the guy.
I shouldn't mess with the guy. Sitten se kuitenkin meitä puhaltaa.
No reaction.
Se hukkuu.
I don't want to barge in on Emil. I don't need another restraining order. No response. I don't want to barge in on Emil. I don't need another restraining order.
It's just a bedroom, empty of any furniture except a tiny bed.
Tosi mitä mä nyt tulisin ottaisin täältä edes.
Hey, get over here.
What is it, Joey?
Poor guy. He seems pretty bitter about things, but it's hard to blame him.
Yeah. I don't want to barge in on Emil. Got a sec?
What's going on?
Emil and Leah were talking about using a piece of software to spy on Kendra. Can't say I approve.
So?
That's different.
Potato.
Ei kerran enää mulla sitä nimeä siitä. Joku parentalainen sitä paitsi mä koitin etsiä sen, niin sitä ei oo, mutta ei löytynyt. Oikein sen tietokoneellakaan ollut sitä. Teetkö ne? Käykö tää tähän?
This key unlocks the door to Emil's apartment. Nothing else.
Well, that's a lie. Se avasi tämän, eikä tää oo se apartmentti. Kello on vähän paljon 12. Niin eilen nukkumaan. Tai siis, no nyt toissapäivänä niin nukkumaan 9 aikaa illalla jo. Mä oon taas herännyt tänään aikaisin aamulla, mutta mä nukuin päikkärit. Mitä mä voin tehdä?
It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents...
Niin joo, se oli se. Mulla on mitään uusia noutteja täällä.
Emil is Kendra's father. He doesn't know that she's dead.
Toi on kuullut sen jossakin. Onko se XCOMissa toi sama biisi? Kai mulla XCOM taustalla auki. Ei kai. Tässä oli tässä pelissä ja se on... En minä tiedä. Kuulostaa hyvin samalta. Onko niminen se oli? Mennään käymättä sulla Fire-tapakursissa.
Hi again.
Parental Eye. Noniin, päässä vähän eteenpäin.
Do you have any copies of the Parental Eye software?
Parental Eye? Yeah, we got plenty of those left. They didn't sell very well. I guess people don't like to spy on their children, but me, I don't judge. Anyway, we got a bunch behind the counter. That'll be $14.99.
Do you take debit cards?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks. Thanks.
Sure.
Sospe. Asennetaan se vaikka tuohon.
It seems to be installed. It doesn't look like Kendra has any emails on her computer, but if she gets any, I suppose I can use this piece of software to read them.
Täällä on lisää vielä kone. Deal with it. No, I have no idea who Tomo is. You're supposed to be in charge. If you can't control your own office spam, maybe we should get someone who can. Huge favor to ask. Can you pick Kendra up a bit early tonight? George and I have theater tickets and the show starts earlier than we thought. We are swamped here today. I'm not sure I can get away early. Can you drop her off here? Fine, we'll drop her off at the Abacus. It's only heavy midtown traffic and 40 blocks out of our way. I got it. I can play the tune from Trollgate. No shit music or anything. I'll play it for you this weekend. I understand the frustration, Mr. Haskins. But I have to ask you to stop phoning our office. We are just as concerned with finding Officer Pierre and Kendra as you are. This is our job. As soon as we know anything, you will be the first to know. I know we don't see eye to eye, but what kind of monster do you take me for? I had nothing to do with whatever happened to Leah, and I would never harm that little girl. I will assume it's fear and frustration and possibly alcohol talking and leave it at that. Tää nyt ei johtanut mua mihinkään sitten. Ei yhtikäs mihinkään. Mistä se sun kännykkäs? Miten tiedät puhelimia asentaa mitään? Ei täällä olla yhteen sopiva. No, nyt sulla on varmaan jotain uutta tippiä mulle.
Got a sec?
What's going on?
You think Emil is involved with any of this?
I don't think he killed his kid, if that's what you're asking. But he is pretty angry, distraught, and helpless. Who knows what a guy in that position will do?
Kendra was a fan of an online game called Trollgate. I wonder what it's like.
Do we really have time to play games?
If it gives us a clue, then yes.
Niin, no, mä oon voinut koittaa lajita, jos tosiaan aivot toimii. Ois voinut koittaa etsiä tätä jo aikaisemmin. Trollgate now available for my phone. Now you can blah blah blah. Attention fellow trolls, our servers are temporarily down. Blah blah blah. Pitäisikö mun koittaa? No, eipä sillä ole väliä.
Joey.
What is it this time?
No, what now?
Kendra was a fan of an online game called
Do we really have time to...
If it gives us a clue.
Can we talk?
What?
Did Kendra have any friends? Interests? Hobbies?
She played an online game called Trollgate.
Well, I guess that's something.
Katon Kendran sukunimi oli varmaan Piero. Mistä mä saisin sen sisäänkirjoitustunnukset? Se onko sillä mitään väliä, jos nämä serverit on maissa? Ei. Whether it be Sneak Shenoyan attack an ilmalle. Tää on muuten joku ääninäyttelijä. Vai oliko se joo, ilmalle. Se nimi tuli myöskin joskus aikaisemmin vastaan. Ilmalle spell. Siis tässä pelissä siis, eikä vaan se ääninäyttelijänä. Or an infestation of Wittigans. Joo. Wittigans on Frozen ääninäyttelijä. Our gates have to remain firmly closed while we get things working again. Full mail and chat logs are still available, but access to the city of Neb is unavailable until further notice. The mayor of Neb has all the goblin engineers working around the clock to get things working again. Söpyä, miten ne käyttää tommoista tuolla, että goblinit työskentelee jne. Trollgate ja Kenra.
Kendra seems to be a fan of an online game called Trollgate.
No mennään sen Kenra-juttuselle. Mutta tehdään ne hypinät sitten ensi kerralla. Video alkaa olemaan ihan hyvän mittainen jo. Eli kiitos kun katsoitte ja jatketaan seuraavassa videossa.